Hi guys, it's the teacher time back again with a math video. Yeah, I am done with the holidays. Now I have to face the reality that I'm going to be a matric learner. A candidate. Okay. So we're going to look at circle geometry. This is from a grade 12 app. It is actually a revision of Euclidean geometry of grade 11. So they say that in the diagram, O is the center of the largest circle. So I would like to underline that, please. So O is the center of the larger circle, not the small one, the large one. And OB, it is the diameter of the small circle. And chord AB of the larger circle intersect the smaller circle at M and B, which is this point and this point. So they said that we must write down the size of O angle MB. O angle MB, this angle. Guys, guys, I already gave you guys an answer. Okay, so obviously the size of O angle MB, this is 8.3.1. So O angle AB will be equal to obviously 90 degrees. Why? Let us look at this little baby circle. In this circle, you can see that we have our diameter, right? This is going to be our diameter. And the angle which is subtended by the diameter, subtend is more of like stretched. So this is the diameter, and the angle that this thing stretched in both ends, it forms a 90-degree angle. So the angle that OB, which is our diameter, subtend to the circumference, that's really important, to the circumference, it is equal to what? To 90 degrees, which means that O angle MB is simply 90 degrees. The reason being, angle in a semicircle. Good job. Okay, so no wonder it has 2 marks, guys. 8.3.2. Okay, if AB, this is my favorite one. The reason being, it's so simple, but you guys, when you look at marks, you'll be like, yo, it's really complicated, but it's not. It's really not, to be honest. So here we have a 90-degree angle, and it said that if AB, where is my AB? This is my A. Okay, if AB, what is really important in Euclidean geometry is to be able to write down, when you're given something, write it in your diagram. That is super important. I was studying. I don't know, guys, if comment down if we should read math or practice math, because this is confusing. Nah, me personally, I read and then I practice. I study maths. Okay, that's the way that works for me. But then just comment down your favorite way. Okay, so if AB is equals to the root of 300, this is AB. I was saying, guys, there is this thing in me that I don't finish a sentence. And probably you guys have seen in multiple videos, I don't finish sentences. Okay, so I was saying that in this study guide that I was reading, this math study guide, they just wrote it and they were like, make sure you write what you are given in the diagram. Write down that number, write down even if it's an angle, write it down, because it's really important and obviously it's going to help you. That is why they gave it to you. So yeah, if it was not helpful, they wouldn't give it to you, but sometimes it's not the case. Okay, so if AB is equals to the root of 300, let's write it, the root of 300, and OM, where's Mr. OM? Okay, and OM is equals to 5 units. OM, baby, OM, 5. Okay, calculate, giving reasons, the length of OBY. Wow, y'all know that obviously we're gonna use theorem of Pythagoras, because you can see the little 90 degrees here. So obviously we're gonna use the theorem of Pythagoras. Okay, and then let us now see what we are given. We have this side, but we don't have this side. Yes, we do, but we have to firstly calculate it like we do in my head. In the back of my head, I know that it is let me not say the answer because I'm not even a calculator. I don't know what. Okay, let me just continue. Where's my okay, I'm a calculator now. So we're going to calculate. No, we're not calculating. What's happening later? We'll come back to normal. I'm joking, guys. Okay, on a serious note, I don't know why I do these crazy jokes, but at least someone saw them. Okay, if AB is equals to the root of 300 units and OM is equals to 5 units, calculate giving reasons the length of OB. So as you can see, OM is a chord, is the chord of a larger circle, not of a smaller circle, is a chord of a larger circle. And it's not a chord, guys, it's a line. What's happening to me? Holidays go out, holidays go out, go out. We are back to normal, okay? I meant AB. Guys, I'm scared I'm gonna fail next time. I'm joking. Okay, so AB is the chord of the beaker circle. So AB is the chord and OM is a line. Okay, so remember the theorem, I'm sure it's the first theorem, which states that if you draw a line, this is the chord. If you draw a line from the center of the circle, we are already given that O is our center. O is the center of the circle. So if you draw a line from the center and then that line is perpendicular to Mr. Chord, unfortunately it's going to divide Mr. Chord into 2 equal halves, which means that this side will be equal to this side, which means that finding MB is going to be easy. Why do we need to find MB? Because we're going to use the theorem of Pythagoras to actually find this side. Like, if you can use common sense, if we find this side and we find this side, obviously it's gonna be easy to find what this side. I'm just joking with common sense, guys, don't come for me. Okay, so as we continue, now you know the theorem. I've given you guys in simplest words possible. This means that MB is equals to AM. How are we going to find MB? So we're going to divide it by, we're gonna divide 300 by 2, obviously, and then it is going to be 5 root of 3. So that means that MB is equals to 5 root of 3. Guys, unfortunately, I'm not going to write it in the correct format because I also have this problem of not, I know the answer and I know how I arrived to the answer, but I don't know, like, I don't know how to write it in a good way where I'm gonna get marks. Okay, so I'm not so perfect in that. I'm still gonna learn that, and I'll actually recommend you guys to do that, because remember, our papers are going to be there, the marking centers at there. So it's really important to know the format when it comes to circle geometry, because I lost marks unnecessarily so last year in June. I remember very well. Okay, let me continue and I'll be fine. I'm fine, guys. Okay, so this is going to be 5 root of 3, and we have OM, we have MB. It ain't gonna be hard to find OB. How are you gonna find OB? Theorem of Pythagoras. So what you're gonna say, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna say, okay, OM squared, it is equals to, not OM, OB. OB squared equals to OM squared plus MB squared, and then the reason is the theorem. I know this one very well because we've been doing this since grade 9, so it's already registered in my head. Okay, theorem of Pythagoras. So what is OB? We're looking for it. Okay, OB squared equals to, and what is OM squared? OM is 5, so it's going to be 5 squared plus MB. MB is 5 root 3. Remember to close the bracket. Squared. And then after that, you're just going to find OB by simply, okay, let me just firstly write down this one. I'm a human calculator, guys. Just give me a few minutes, okay? For sure, I'm not gonna use a calculator. I don't have a calculator. For sure, I'm not gonna use a calculator. I'm just thinking. I'm going to give you guys an answer now. The answer is simply 100. Clap for me. Clap for me. Okay, then I'm going to kill this little baby too because I don't want it. They said that we should find the length of OB, not the length of OB squared. So I need to kill baby 2. I'm just gonna kill it by square rooting both sides, and then these and these are gonna die, and OB is equal to, what is the root of 100 is 10. So okay, OB is 10 units. We're done, just like that. So I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye. See you guys in my next video, and I promise I'm going to stop making crazy jokes, but I think like that's how it should be to me. I want to make maths fun, and I know my jokes are not that nice, but like they're not bad, right? Bye guys.